Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV and an evening that saw Liverpool fall by 3 goals to 1 against Southampton at St Mary's in a 3 PM Saturday kick-off. That was a bit shit, wasn't it? Yeah, before we talk about the game into those levels of detail, let's first have some of your Facebook comments and see how we get on. Juan Harrison, or it must be Juan Harrison, why not? Says, make them walk home. Yeah, why don't teams do this anymore? Probably because of, you know, sort of contracts and whatever you like, but Southampton to Liverpool is a walk, like, but no, fuck it, you know what, I'm sure that's what Shankly would have done. Right, on your bikes, well, not even on your bikes, on your feet. Anyway, John Carter says, feckin' Dyer, I won't do the accent on that one. Were they out on the beers last night? See, good suggestion. Glenn Johnson, at times, like, hang on a second, I'll just receive this pass. Straight past him, and honestly, he looked like he was not just on the piss last night, on the piss. Which is a shame because, I mean, he's been great this season. He's had a couple of standout bad performances, and they stand out because he's been so good this season. But he was terrible today, terrible. Kieran Cormack says, Rodgers out, bring back the king. Alex Baldwin says, shit team selection. Hendo plays well for a couple of months and then is dropped for Allen, who's been shit since November. Having no Lucas was ridiculous. Can't put the blame entirely on Rodgers though, as Skirtle and Agger were both fucking woeful today. Shows how much we still need Kerry. You know what, Alex? Proving the Baldwins could do pretty much anything there. Comment of the week, Mr. Baldwin. Thank you very much for that. I mean, obviously, I will swearing, and that's how we like it. No, look, team selection. I mean, team selection on a wider sense. I think there's only so much you can do. You just got to look at the substitutes bench to see where our strength and depth has evaporated over the last few years. The fact of the matter is, Lucas Leiva is the thing, and it's consistent throughout pretty much everyone's comments. Lucas Leiva should have started. He should have done. But at what point? I mean, I don't know. The one thing we're not privy to, well, one of many things we're not privy to, but the one I'm going to talk about is that we don't know what the sports scientists are saying. We don't know whether they've said, listen, Lucas can't make this game. I don't know. It seems fucking ridiculous given that we've got an international break coming up. So he's had a week off and he's going to have another week and a bit off before he's got his next game. So it seems soft, but there's also a question mark of, I don't know whether maybe Luke. I feel like I'm clutching at straws, but I'm going to clutch at them nonetheless because why not? Someone's going to have to. Is that if Joe Allen's injured, for a start, if Joe Allen's got a shoulder injury and it's enough that you want to draw attention to it, then he shouldn't be playing. But if he's fine to play, but you know he's going to be going off on the sick at some point between now and the end of the season, then you know that Lucas Leiva's not going to get a rest. So maybe it's a case of let's give Lucas his rest now and therefore he can go and play the rest of the games of the season. I don't know. I really do feel I can literally feel myself clutching desperately for something that I have no idea why, other than that, why Lucas Leiva wouldn't have started, other than maybe what game don't you need Lucas Leiva for? Because he's a genuine holding midfielder. There are other teams don't play with a holding midfielder as defensive as Lucas Leiva. So what teams in the Premier League, in what situations can you get away with it? Probably at home against Southampton is probably the answer to that question. But really, I genuinely don't know. Past that, I mean, yeah, look, you can put a certain blame on Brendan Rodgers. Sure, you know, after 20 minutes, it's clear it's not working. We probably should have just gone, you know what, fuck it, I made a mistake here, let's get Allen. Let's get Lucas on, but I wouldn't have taken Joe Allen off. I'd have gone, okay, well, look, similar to Spurs, the way we lost in midfield, let's get that back again. I'm sorry, it's a shame that you want to take one of your attacking players off, but you know what, let's just do it, let's bite the bullet. The sad fact is, after 20 minutes, I'd have taken Coutinho off just to take him off, but he's the guy who goes on and gets us the goal, so it shows what I fucking know, and also, I bet loads of you thought that as well, so it shows what you fucking know too. But the thing is, you've got to remember as well, and I feel I'm going on a little bit too much on this point, but it is the key point, and it is comment of the week. You can't take Pepe Reina Jamie Carragher and Lucas Leiva out of that starting 11, particularly when we've got a leaky defence, and expect us not to fucking concede goals. Think about that. Chew on that one tonight. Anyway, Ross Bauer. Okay, great. Ross Bauer's going to get our Boss surname of the week award because his name's kind of like Jack Bauer from 24 and he was Boss. So congratulations, Ross Bauer. Gotta try and find high points this week, haven't we? Okay, Ross says simply 2 words: piss poor. But get a grip, eh? So what? Trust Rodgers to let them know that was unacceptable and we'll come back stronger. That's a fucking brilliant point, and you know why? It's all well and good saying Rodgers fucking got it wrong, fucking Rodgers, but a dickhead fucking completely fucked that up. I reckon he probably knows, and whether he's come out, it's not in his character to come out and go to be over the top. There's no point in uninspiring confidence in himself, if that's even an expression. He probably should come out after the game. I haven't seen him, but he should come out and go, yeah, you know what, I don't think I quite set up right for Southampton there. Hold my hands up. But if he doesn't, so fucking what we've seen consistently this season, when we have shit performances like that, we generally have our best performances following on for it. Now, we've talked about this season is inconsistency. We have been so inconsistent this season, it is fucking ridiculous. So why are we surprised? Why are we surprised when we've put a couple of good wins together that we start looking up the table and then we fuck it up? We've done it every single time this season. You know what? That's not Brendan Rodgers, because we did it last season as well. And you know what? We did it the season before that. And the season before that, in fact, we've done it pretty much consistently for the last 23 fucking years. So why are we getting so fucking bent out of shape about it? You know why? Because we spend a lot of time and money going to watch these, and it is exciting, and we do put our heart and soul into it, and so of course we're upset. I mean, and I've got every right to upset, and you've got every right to be upset about it, but it's not the fucking be all and end all, because ultimately there'll be loads of people now off the back of that go, well, we're going to lose the next game. We probably won't. We'll probably be amazing next week. That is the only consistent is at some point we've been consistent in our inconsistency. See, this is plural, you know. So look, ultimately it's not the end of the world. It was a fucking dire performance, as well pointed out there. We were dreadful. We had no control of the midfield. As I pointed out on Twitter, Daniel Sturridge did his fucking worst Thierry Henry impression I've ever seen in my life. Didn't seem to have the work rate, the work ethic. When you saw what Rickie Lambert was doing at the end of the pitch, you know, he was causing our centre-backs physical problems. I didn't see enough from Sturridge. I saw him like, he's trying to drop deep, he's trying to influence the play. No, don't. Stand on the shoulders of the last man, wait for someone to play it through, and then shoot and fucking score. And if you get a chance to maybe link up with someone in and around the box, do it, go for that, like. But other than that, it was just, you know, just looked like Luis Suarez, just like the only man who gave a flying fuck out there. Maybe Lucas Leiva when he came on. Gerrard was alright. Enrique tried his best, despite some. I mean, if today was a one for poor decisions, summed up entirely by Jose Enrique's hair. Don't know what's going on there. He looks like it looks like an extra from the Elvis family or something. I really don't know. I'm sure he had a much bigger forehead. It's not important now. Now what's important is we obviously get back to winning ways next week, and we don't dwell on it too much. As I've long said, the only people who should dwell on results like this is Brendan Rodgers and the players who will know themselves they underperformed, and hopefully they use that as the impetus to kick on for the rest of the season. But it won't, because we will drop points again. But that's just the nature of Liverpool season. We've just got to hope that the teams above and around us are consistently more shit than we are between now and the end of the season. There you go. That's Liverpool season summed up for you. 2012, 2013. Thanks for watching. Yes, leave your comments below. Look, let us know what you thought. You know, obviously, do you agree or disagree with the Allen call? Give me a justification. Why do you think Joe Allen should have started? Give me any. Think of one. You know, would you have started Joe Allen? Even if you wouldn't have, put yourself in the mindset of Brendan Rodgers. Why did you start Joe Allen? Is it just a bias thing? But try and think of it. Was there a tactical reason? Was it a fitness reason? Give a good, solid, legitimate reason if you can in the comments. Let me know your man of the match. It's hard, isn't it? Let's just give it to Suarez because he worked his bollocks off. Non-Luis Suarez man of the match. Brad Jones, boom. Brad Jones is me non-Luis Suarez man of the match. Still shaky as fuck, but you know, if it wasn't for him, we'd have been beaten 6-1. So there you go. Non-Luis Suarez man of the match. Bradley Jones, who's got boss hair, unlike Jose Enrique. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to watch the subscriber show. It was a lot more positive and upbeat before this game. 2 hours, definitely worth checking out. We'll also be back next week with more quick fire rounds, which are always good fun, so do check that out as well. Loads of content on youtube.com/Redmen TV, and as I say, the subscriber shuffle, 2 hours of Redmen goodness, free for a month if you haven't tried it yet on the redmentv.com, so check them out. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Keep your chins up. You know the score. We've done this enough time. We've done this merry dance enough, haven't we, this season? So yeah, anyway, try the best, have a good night, and I'll see you next week. Ta-ra.